traditions have held on tighter. But this is why in the UK they push the single living. You know, we've got the most people living on their own. We've got the most people disconnected from family and traditions and competitiveness and all. Like, they tell us, don't work with family. Don't work with family? What do you mean, don't work with family? They work with their family. They work so heavily with their family that they inbreed. Come on, man. Do as I say, not as I do. That's what comes out of their mouth. That's what their actions speak. That's what their actions show. You know, what comes to mind is the coronavirus. I wasn't allowed to see my nan because of coronavirus, and because of that, I missed out on mortal time with her. Hard, yes, but I got over it. And then to see that you've got all the prime ministers just having I can't say the word, but they're just faffing about all together. I mean, obviously they're celebrating that they got us all silenced, caged up in our homes because they told us to. We put on a mask because they told us to. We got this injection that ended up killing a lots of people, causing so many long-term health thingies, and they keep bumping you in and bumping you in and bumping you in because they told you so. And it gets to a point where you realise these people are not here for your benefit. They're not here for your benefit, because if they were, you would be getting stronger. The food you would be eating would be making you stronger, not be destroying you from the inside out. The water you would be drinking would be making you stronger. Your way of living would be for improvement, so you can live in peace and harmony with those that you love, and to fulfill your dreams and do as you please, because resources are not the problem. Resources are not the problem, it's the hoarding of resources that is the problem. The problem that one person deserves it all. Like, what? Where's the logic? Where's the logic? You know, the thing I would hate most if it was just me here on my own. Not everyone thinks like me, and that's why logic is logic, but it's like, is there not one person that they care about, where they can be like, yeah, I don't want this done to them, so how can I do this to others? Like, and how would I react if that was done to them or me? However you want to look at it, but a lot of us are more protectors of other people than our own self, because we're taught not to. But still, that's just in us. We care, we love, we protect, we look after each other. That's what's got us through everything, all the heartache, all the wars, just everything. I could go on forever, but all of the hardship, all of the suffering, all of the pain, all of it, what's got us through? Hope, faith, love, togetherness, union, working with nature, working together. That's what's always got us through, always got us through. How can we forget that? How can we forget the biggest rule of treat others how you want to be treated? Because it's quite simple. We're all we're all quick to blame until you knock off the control. Okay, if I can't control anything other than myself, then okay, doesn't matter what they said, doesn't matter what they do, doesn't matter about this, doesn't matter about that, doesn't matter about this rule, doesn't matter about that thing, doesn't matter. I can only control me, right? So how can I go about this differently? How can I improve? What things could I have said differently? What could I have done? What could I have how could I have acted? What could I have done better? What could I try? It just makes it simple. When you do that, you just improve. That's what kills competitiveness. It's like when you realise that it's not you against the world, it's just you against you. That's it, just you against you. Repeating it doesn't change it, but it is that simple. Once you realise that nobody is you, nobody's lived your life, nobody's the same, we're all unique. We're all gifted, and we're all supposed to thrive where we're supposed to thrive. We're all supposed to add something different. We're not all supposed to add the same and do the same and aspire to be the same. We're all supposed to aspire to be our best selves, and that is whatever we want it to be. The only way you can be your best self is just by doing what feels right to you, doing what's best for you, being the best you, just showing up. That saying of putting 100% into what you do. Maybe I am, maybe I'm not. That's the way I look at it. I see I could do more. I could put more in. I could put more compassion, more love, more energy. But sometimes there isn't the need for more. Sometimes it's enough. Sometimes you don't need to overdo it. There's a time and a place for everything. We decide. That's it. Keep it simple. All you gotta do is to decide to do what to do with the time. That's all, man. That's all. Chill out and just go, what do you want to do right now? So ask that question. What do I want to do right now?